Fair.
Okay.
Seven songs.
Seven.
Yeah.
Now I gotta look because I'm like, okay. Yeah, so three from
That's it.
Cult of Alcaeus. Yeah. Oh, look, he's got it knocked out. Beautiful.
You got the CD.
Yeah. Um, it looks like so both like projects are still pretty new, right?
Yeah.
Did both
Well,
projects start in 24?
yes. With the time we invited,
Share ideas.
but it was just me and him. We are normally making some jam sessions, and we invited Vlad to join to play bass, and later they came for the vocals. We asked Bahal if he wants to join. He also joined it, but at the beginning we were only playing music from our bands that we like, and jamming songs like from Slayer, Sepultura, and between this we got some ideas. And at the beginning of last year, we decided to
Make some noise.
grab some originals and then go to studio and see what happens. The reason I found this split to happen, it was because we only have three songs, and we got the attention from some labels, but we only have three songs, and with three songs we can do nothing. And later, from Vlad's idea, he told me, "Can you speak to Melkor? He's a guy with lots of projects. Melkor, it's another. He's a person with lots of projects. He has lots of ideas and stuff." And I talked to him by phone. "Okay, do you have something that we could join and make a split?" He said, "Okay, I think I have something." He showed me some music, and I thought, okay, this is almost what we need to complete this release, because they talk about the same things that we talk. The ideas are almost the same in lyrics, but in a different way, okay? And I believe this is the perfect merge that we could do to our music, and it could be something, what can I say, the perfect project for us to present to the labels that were interested with us. At that moment, I made the project. I showed them to the labels, and they said, "Okay, this is nice. This is a great project. This is a split different from the others. The way that you organize things and the way that you are doing things, it's different." And they said, "Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make a split in those two bands, in those songs, and shit happens."
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So were you guys all friends before, like before the split?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
We all live in the same area.
Oh, gotcha.
Me.
That's fun, you know? As neighbors, you get to really destroy the whole neighborhood, you know, and you
Yeah.
have the friendship. Yeah.
3
Hell
a.m.
yeah. That's good
Me,
shit.
me and Fabis already played on the past on other projects.
We live in the area that we have lots of musicians.
Lots of bands, members in and out. Yeah.
Seychelles Bay Area.
like San Francisco Bay Area.
Yeah.
I
I
understood
think,
it's Bay Area. Okay.
yeah.
Bay Area.
By not gay area.
No. Oh, no. Gay means happy. We're all happy. We're all making music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
they're so when you guys like put the split together, like Melkor, did you already have those songs ready to go, or when they came to you with it, did you have to put those songs together to put it out?
Paulo, is better Paulo respond to your question. My English is very bad.
Okay.
Sorry.
When
It's
I
okay.
asked him if he has some project or some music that we could merge with our with ours. He said, okay, I think I have something. And he sent me some, I think at the moment they are already finished it. If not, I think it was missing some mastering or something. But I think it was almost the final versions. He sent me about 8 music from the Necro algorithm. And from those 8 music, we selected 4 because I think that was the 4 that was the best to join with our.
Yeah.
And I think it was already finished. No?
Yeah.
It was very, very, very far from. I will ask Marco, já tinhas terminado.
Já
Já
tinha
tinhas terminado a
tudo.
utilização.
Há muito tempo mesmo. Já tinha tudo.
Oh, okay. He has already all things ready to release.
More or
And,
less.
Okay.
Except the solo.
The lead guitarist has something to say. Okay.
Good shit.
More or less.
More or less, given or take. Despite the answer Melkor did and your translation. Okay, go ahead.
Shit.
Ready near from finish. Okay, I remember that. But after that, we have remastered our songs and made the final
No adjustments.
with their song. And I think Melkor they just have to make some adjustments in the masterization in masters because I think it was a process of 1-2 months. I think no more than that. And
Yeah,
we
that's
sent it
pretty
to
quick.
people, it's okay. We're gonna release this. It's okay. It's perfect.
And the video.
The videos came later. The videos came later.
How much later did the
Yeah,
videos come?
Because this Melkor is a person with lots of projects. He's a kind of Peter Tetrin from Hypocrisy. He has lots of projects. Yes, lots.
It's the Devin Townsend Portuguese.
Yeah.
Only cute. Only cute.
Yeah.
That's the reason why Vlad told me that we must speak to Melkor. Maybe he may have a project that we could merge together and make a split. And that's the case. And he was right. Of course, he was right.
That's pretty cool. So Melkor probably has like 4,000 songs already like
Yeah.
stacked away, ready to go.
More than
Yeah.
that.
Shit. That's great. So are you guys working on, do you guys want to do another split together?
I don't know. We are working on new music for the complete album, maybe 8, 9, 10 musics, and I believe that Necro Algorithm also has a new album almost ready.
Yeah.
Isn't that?
I think it's ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
A week has passed, so probably
Ready to
it's ready.
go.
It sounds like it with more than 4,000 songs ready. He's got a whole fucking library ready to go. Here.
No, yes. We're not kidding. If you go to Bandcamp from Melkor, Studio Trails, Studio 13, right?
Yeah.
Melkor.
Yeah.
Yes. If you go to Bandcamp from him, you'll find lots of projects from him. Lots, really lots. He's a really working man. He's a workaholic.
Yeah.
And he produces, he's like a producer, he's a composer. Those two guys from Divide and Melkor.
I think,
Yeah,
some people are like that, like just have that creative energy where it
Yeah.
like it just never stops.
Yeah. But we will not close the opportunity to join again on the new split. Yeah. Could be
But,
on the future.
Maybe
our best for is to make a new album.
Maybe
from
we will join again. Maybe we will split.
Maybe you cover each other's songs on the next split.
That's
Good idea.
Good idea.
Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you guys write a country album together. I don't know.
Yeah. In the countryside.
Yeah. Who for you guys, who were some of those like early influences to get you to like start playing music?
Worldly influences.
For me, a lot of a lot of the bands I heard in the early days.
The 80s.
My first band was Deep Purple. In
How old are you?
I
We mean
think
real bands.
I was born listening
Your
to the Deep
brother?
Purple with my brothers. Yeah,
Yeah.
Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, Kiss. I don't like very much, but Pink
So it doesn't
Floyd.
count.
After the years, I heard a lot of bands of heavy metal, Iron Maiden, Manowar, Judas Priest. Uh, and then I found the thrash metal scene, the European scene and the American thrash metal, Metallica, Slayer, Testament, Creator, Sodom.
All of that.
So,
Yeah. Annihilator and so
yeah,
on and so forth.
Creator, and then Carcass, Napalm Dead, Obituary,
Death.
Cannibal Corpse, like the poster behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cannibal Corpse. Yeah, I
We
like
learn all that in school. Yeah.
the old stuff.
From Florida.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more than
Like
I
that
like
Florida death
Supply
metal
too.
scene. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Supply, but I like most Sepultura, Pantera,
Yeah.
so on.
So I'm assuming I know this answer, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Old Sepultura with Max and Igor or after Max
No,
and Igor?
no,
For
the
Yeah.
old Sepultura. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Until then.
changed, with when Max and Igor left, of course they brought in those other folks and really changed it changed direction so much. But the early days you had Max, that was such a big, like, I mean, he essentially wrote, most everything for them. So then
Yeah,
you watch it translate into Soulfly and Cavalera Conspiracy and so on and so forth. It's pretty amazing to like watch him still, still put together the music that he puts together, and he's still out there freaking playing like a
Yeah.
fucking rock star.
he is a
yeah.
rock star
Yeah,
for us.
you're right, he is. Yeah. Yeah. He enters the room and everyone stops. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But
He's-
even Sepultura still releases good albums.
Yeah.
I still like Sepultura. But
I
of
don't
course,
like the vocals.
It's
in
not the same.
Sepultura.
It's not the same
The Derek
thing.
Green, I don't like the voice of him.
Yeah, since Max left, there was no Sepultura as we knew. Sepultura
Identity.
as we got fans of it. Max was a big departure of the band.
yeah. Max and Igor both, because there's
Then you go.
no one plays drums like Igor, but I think Zion's doing a pretty good job on like following Igor's steps and drumming. They have
Yeah.
a similar style, I like the new Sepultura. I really wish it wasn't called Sepultura. I
Yeah.
think as another name, it's a
Yeah.
good solid project, but as Sepultura, it's not the Sepultura that any of us really grew up with.
I agree.
Yeah.
That was seeing that original lineup. Sepultura was one of those live shows that for me it was just like a religious experience to see it and to see them on stage playing. There's not another band that really puts it together like they did.
At least for me, it was my all-time favorite gig that I went was the Arise tour. It's for me the best show I ever seen until today.
Right on.
Best, I can tell best, but favorite, yes.
Yeah. There's been a lot of really good shows also, like outside of Sepultura. Like
Yeah, of course.
one of my most recent was seeing Soulfly on Headbanger's Boat. Those
Yeah.
dudes.
you should have done
Uh,
what Max did, because they should continue the project with another name, like Max continued with Soulfly, and this way could get two good bands. But okay, I saw them in Rock in Rio. I think with the new vocalist.
Yeah,
And
with
it was nothing. It was nothing like what.
with Slipknot.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this was nothing like what I saw from Sepultura years before in the
Right.
Chaos DD tour, for example. That was amazing. It was something that, and that vocalist, I don't think he didn't catch the vibes from Max, and it was not the same thing.
No,
Maybe
very
it's
different.
we are extreme fans from Sepultura from the beginning.
Yeah.
We are the Morbid Visions album, Schizophrenia album,
Bestial Devastation.
Devastation. We know it all because Max has recorded them, I believe, recently. Max has recorded them with the Cavalera Conspiracy.
Yeah.
Has recorded this, has made a new
Yeah,
record.
Schizophrenia too.
Yeah. And when I saw Sepultura with the new vocalist on Rock and Rio, okay,
Right. Yeah, not at all. I mean, but
Another band.
yes,
right. Derek's
Another.
Derek's a great vocalist. He's a good
Yes.
frontman, but again, it's I think that if that had a different name, they would, they have the talent and the wherewithal to stand on its own. They don't have to feed off the Sepultura name, right? Because the Sepultura was a very, in my mind, right? And it sounds like you guys too, right? It was a great experience, and it stood for this, all those early albums, Arise, KSAD, etc.
Beneath
But
It's the best for me.
yeah, so
Beneath and the Rise for me are the two gems of Sepultura.
but that's what Sepultura was, right?
Maybe next year we will see them live again. Hopefully.
Maybe. I
Maybe.
assume so. They're doing Cavalera Conspiracy's playing right now. They're on tour over here right now. But I don't recall. I want to say they're playing a bunch of like old, maybe Beneath the Remains.
I see the tour go for years.
When they played Beneath the Remains and the Rise.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see.
The show of
was an anniversary from the release, 20
I
years,
think so.
25, 30 years, no?
yeah 13 30 years.
Yeah, from the release from the Rise, okay.
The Beneath and the Arise albums, they play the tour of these two albums
They came to
in
Lisbon.
Portugal. Yeah, they came to
Yeah.
Lisbon. I fortunately had the ticket, and I see them to remind the old school concerts in the Cascais with Paradise Lost and Future Tunnel and Ramp, a Portuguese band.
Right on. Well,
Yeah.
hopefully Cavalera brings that through to you guys. I took my daughter obviously wasn't old enough to see that original Sepultura, so like her first metal show, I took her to, it was Max and Igor they did the Return to Roots tour,
Yeah.
which was fucking awesome. She was, she at 9 years old was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Cause all the bands, she's a little girl. All the bands were like, you're the coolest thing ever, with her little blue hair and shit, like giving her drumsticks. She's like, yeah. That was good stuff. So back to you guys. Max, we love you, but we can't talk about you all night. When you guys put this out, did you combine, do like a release show and go out and play together?
Not yet, but you are already working on it. I believe in the next month or maybe May, we can do a release show.
The next step.
It's the next step. We are doing things slowly because most of the members then don't have much time. We have other projects, especially Devoid. Yes, he's a very occupied musician.
Especially Melkor.
Melkor.
Another alcoholic.
And Melkor, we also have other projects like our vocalist, and we have to do it with time. We have to get a date when we all can do it together.
Yeah.
The other band with us.
I think that's the toughest thing is matching everyone's schedules together to make something like that happen.
Yes.
We are doing some listening parties, so
Next Friday, no, 8th of March, we have
Yeah.
a release party. We also have
a listening part.
a release party on a bar nearby from our friends. We're gonna make a party to promote, okay, this meet and greet with the bands and the music.
Yeah.
The people go to the bar and listening the music.
We have some signings and stuff. We're gonna also give some merchandising and stuff. So it's a party. But
We will do some promotion.
Yeah.
Listening party of the
release.
the release
Because we don't
of the
have,
band.
we are very occupied with other projects. We must find these dates. Because
Yeah.
these dates we can be all together. And that was one of them. Maybe we can make a concert, I believe in May.
Right on.
I will first talk to them to confirm that, but I think it will be in May.
Yeah.
Rock and roll. Are you guys gonna go live on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or anything with the for the listening party?
The party may have some directs
Yes.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We will do some lives, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. I think the person that
Make the
Make the video.
video and the photos for the band. He
You will be there.
Yeah.
maybe you will do it for us. We have a friend that made our video, and I think he'll make the cover of it and make some live but I believe it's through Instagram, not YouTube, Instagram, right? I think it's Instagram.
Instagram and Facebook too.
Yes, I think he'll do it.
Okay.
If you
That'll-
want to show up,
I'll be there.
Yeah.
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 That's
Yeah.
why I
You know-
asked, because I want to be a
cool.
part of it. Like,
do you know Portugal? Do you ever come to Portugal? No,
I haven't,
Yeah.
but I will. I fucking 100% will.
it's a fucking great country.
Hey, I'm
In
down.
May,
But
you come you come at the show.
I think.
if it's like Miami, I don't want to go. I don't like Miami. Miami doesn't have there's no good music. It's not for me.
But here is different. Here you all have good music around it. Okay,
Yeah.
I can guarantee that. Good music.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's not Miami. That's Tampa.
Yeah, it's Tampa.
Yeah, they
Miami-
Obituary, Death, Morbid Angel. Now
Another-
Cannibal Corpse is there. There's another band with Terry Butler from Death and Obituary called Inhuman Condition out of
Yes.
Tampa.
Yeah.
They've got they
Cynic.
just opened.
Cynic.
Yep, Cynic. Yep. They just opened a death metal museum in Tampa.
Yes, I've heard, I read about it.
Yeah.
It was the weather is good. We have lots of sun. We have
The
beaches.
girls, the
We
girls.
have food, beautiful women.
Beer.
Lots of heavy metal. Lots. Okay. You can watch.
I do.
The food, the drinks. Yeah.
Yes.
Very
I don't
cool.
drink. I just drink like water and shit. I'm lame.
Yeah.
I can't drink anymore. So the agreement my wife and I made is that we're gonna see a concert on every continent around the world. So I would love to come to fucking Portugal and watch you guys play. I don't know if it'll be May, but we'll line something up so I can
Sure.
come.
You're welcome.
Hell yeah, that'll be good shit. I want to go to Portugal anyway. Like, who doesn't?
I believe if you come here, you never
There's
leave.
no excuse now.
Yeah, no, shit. I'm trying to literally go everywhere in the world. Anywhere I can go see a band play, I want to go there.
Okay.
Why is that my bucket list? Like, can I see a band play there? That's where I want to go. Fucking silly. So with the release of the split, you guys are doing it on CD. Is it also coming out on vinyl or tape?
We have that project. We have also ready all the masters and the EPs, but we haven't found any labels to do it because our label said we only release with compact discs on CD. You are free to get another label to release in another formats. We had some contacts, but we don't have
The perfect
conditions to do it.
to release.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
And the timing was not perfect. And okay, we just keep it. Maybe later we could release it. on another day.
On vinyl and cassette, maybe.
Yeah, we have everything ready. On vinyl and cassette, we have everything ready. If a label comes to us, okay, we're gonna release it, we give it all. We have just days just to get it and put it on the factory, made it and put it in the market. But till
Oh, yeah.
now, we get any proposal that we think it was good.
Yeah, I get that. Only like protect yourself. You don't want to give all your shit away, you know? Like the whole label history, like robbing bands and all that good stuff. So do you guys have like tour plans? I know everyone's got a bunch of shit going on. But is there plans to go out and like hit the road for, a week, a weekend, a month, or anything like that?
We are also making some projects to make some concerts, but only in Portugal and Spain. But if we have the chance, we can go to Europe, not to the United States yet, but to Europe. But I'm making some contacts to do.
We would like.
No, because at the moment we don't have conditions to go there.
Yeah,
Unless
that's what I keep hearing.
unless the promoters gave us these conditions,
Yeah.
okay? If you want to go to Spain or France, it's easy. Just get a bus and go. To the United States is not the same thing, okay? But in Portugal and Spain, we're having some contracts. Let's see what happens.
First in Portugal, and then let's see. What happens?
We are a very, very, very recent project. Also,
Yeah.
Necro normally he has some kind of difficulties to people to get in acceptance in live shows. Although all of us have lots of experience in other projects, and that will help, maybe will help with some concerts and stuff.
Sure.
But to make some concerts this year and the next year, especially, we're gonna see if we can make a little tour, okay, around.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna do it. That's all there is to it. You're gonna go and do a little tour. There's no, let's see if we can make it happen. Yeah, just make it happen. Right?
Yeah,
Put that positive shit out there. Forget that ifs, ands, or buts.
But we have some experience in we know that sometimes things can go wrong, and we
That
need
is-
to get the assurance that everything goes well. And we're gonna have to take our time to do this tour. Just if you see some concerts are nearby, it's like there's no problem. But you have to take a trip of 1 day or something to go and play somewhere else. We have to be sure that everything goes well. And on those days, sometimes you just have to be sure, okay? We guarantee that it will.
As sure as you can, because like it doesn't matter how perfect the scenario is, something you guys know, right? There's always something that can and will go wrong. So you just have to, definitely best scenario.
I don't know what is the for Necro, if they think the same, but in our case, this is the way that we think. We have to be sure that everything goes well. To leave, to go far. If it's
Sure.
nearby, okay, we play, we don't have no problems. But to go to Spain and France, we have to be sure that everything goes right.
Yeah, I mean those are big trips. It's a big risk to take,
Yeah.
especially for new bands to just get out there and tour and what have you. You don't want to go out there and come back like owing a bunch of money to cover that tour.
yeah, lots of expenses and
We have some
it's not
examples,
easy.
examples from other bands that they pay to go on tour.
Yeah.
They pay to go on tour. They pay to make the opening act for the bands that they like. We don't. If
No,
you have
that's stupid though. Don't do that. Like if you have to pay to open for one of your favorite bands, then you're not good enough to actually open for that band. I am of that mind. I fucking hate pay to play. I think a band should be out there doing it solely on merit. And I'm going to tell you a funny story. I had some friends on tour in Europe, and there was a bigger band on tour that they were friends with. The bigger band was Testament. So
Yeah.
they happened to be in the same town one night, and there was one of those like pay to play bands opening the show. They were supposed to be like direct support for Testament. And when Chuck Billy found out that my buddy's band was playing, He said, you guys are going to come play. You're going to be direct support. And he made the fucking pay to play band be the first band on the bill and miss all the good shit. It was like, yeah. So like, fuck pay to play. Like, I think from a musician's perspective, if you are paying to get on a tour, you are not doing it right. Those bands or the management or your booking agent should be reaching out and picking you to go out with them. Like that is, in my mind, that's how it should go. Now, so fuck that pay to play shit. You guys, everyone can do it. Just get out there and do it. You're good enough, right? Both both projects on this fucking split are great. I think people are going to absolutely love it. They sit down and actually listen to it from start to finish.
Yeah.
You're welcome. So
I have another theory about that. Some friends of mine once told me that they had a good fan base. They have lots of followers and stuff. And they made the tour like that in Spain, Portugal, France, Italy, and I think and they said that they pay for this opening act because the idea from them is that because we have a good fan base, we have lots of followers. I believe that they can come to our shows, they will buy our merchandise, and this way we can somehow manage
recoup.
to all. Yes, I think that did work because I was with them. I was with them the last show of the tour. They made in nearby, and I asked him, okay, how does it work? Okay, that was great. We'll meet lots of fans, meet lots of people. It was fucking great. But about the financial stuff, they were broke.
Yeah, it's a like for any band who's trying to do it professionally, like if you are paying to get on the tour, you're not gonna make money coming home. You're already paying, I don't know, 10, $20,000 to go out on this tour. Plus you have to pay to get all your merch. You have to pay for all your travel. You have to pay right for your bus or your van or and your travel and your food. Like that that's why to me it doesn't make any sense to be a pay to play act on that. Like why if you want to make it, and you want to make money doing it, then why go in the hole just to go out on a tour that is a big maybe. You know what I mean? Like, whereas if we look back historically at some of those early bands that we listened to, Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, Testament, Exodus, right? All of these bands, did they do Death, Obituary, all of them. They went out and they played the fucking shows and they didn't do the pay to play. They were in the clubs where maybe it was 5 people showing up, maybe it was 500 people showing up. You didn't know from one night to the next, but their booking agent got them a guarantee. They built their fan base. They used the grassroots fan base that even today, all of those bands have very rabid fans. It's a lot like looking at some of the bands that are paying to get onto like playlists today on Spotify or Apple Music or whatever. You're going to get plays, but no one shows up to your show. You're spending money when there isn't any money coming back in return. The whole idea of any business, right? Because at the end of the day, a band is a business, right? The whole idea is you want to put money into it where you get money back, unless it's
Bummer.
just
Yeah.
a project.
No longer 20
20 years old, yes.
Yeah, no,
We all work, have all our professional and
families and
families and stuff.
Sure. But that's why it's important for you guys not to
not
be
to
the,
play
the
with
pay to
beer
play.
and McDonald's.
There's just I think unfortunately the pay to play has taken such a big role in a lot of touring and a lot of smaller clubs, right? You have to sell X amount of tickets to come play here. Well, like shit. Just play the shows, right? Have fun. Don't spend the money for something that to be in an area that is not going to give you a return. CDs, vinyls, shirts, all of that shit. You're going to sell them. Someone will buy them. What do I know? I'm just some jackass American. So
The American dream.
Yeah.
You still,
It's far. It's far. The American dream. It's far now.
Far.
Yeah.
but hopefully in here, in our country, in Portugal, we have lots of places you can play. They don't pay. You just say, okay,
Yeah.
you sell the tickets when we sell the drinks. They give us a condition, they give us a stage to play, and we sell the tickets and they sell the drinks. It's just a 50-50 agreement. And fortunately, we have lots of places in Portugal that can work like this.
Yeah, but that's not bad, right? Because that's
Yeah.
hey, you're gonna get something. It might be $50 or whatever, but we're not gonna guarantee you $5,000-6,000 to come play a show. But that's a different expectation also.
Yeah, sure.
I once finished a show with 10 euros. 10 euros, yeah. $10
All right.
one night.
$10.
Yeah, $10.
But at
I
least
go with $10, so
at least it was in the in the
Okay.
positive. That's shit.
Yeah.
That's good.
it's about the fun, it's the experience
Yeah.
also.
So
We need also a little money to support
little
the
money.
material and so on.
Yeah.
The material are very expensive too. I talk for myself and for them too. I have my drums. It's a very
Huge hit.
huge kit, a very huge drum and very expensive too. And
At least you have already $10.
yeah, $10 is for a drumstick. A drumstick,
I forgot about that.
Drumstick.
half stick.
Yeah. Not
And
even the whole set. You're like, I got $10. They're like, we'll let you look at the drum head. That's it though. No touching.
Yeah.
Just look. Shit. So do you guys all have merchandise, t-shirts? I see a hoodie there.
T-shirts, collar, necklace, yeah.
You can see at our site, cultofalcaeus.com. I think that we have all the merchandise in there.
T-shirts, CDs.
T-shirts for men, women.
Yes.
Another.
It's just little stuff.
Yes.
This is not for a baby. This is for a short one, like
Me
just a
too.
little guy. Shit. How about Necro algorithm, Melkor, t-shirts, all that good stuff?
No, we
No.
don't have any. Just
You're
the
too-
CDs.
Okay. You're too busy making music to worry about
Yes.
t-shirts and shit.
Mm.
That's good. Prince was like that, right? Just always putting out music. And I think when he died, they said he had 3,900 songs mastered and ready for release in his vault.
Yeah.
That's huge.
And not
Yeah.
one single t-shirt, right?
Not one fucking t-shirt.
The-
He had a lot of suits, just no fucking t-shirts. He was like, nope, just the
Yeah.
music, all that
Yeah.
shit. T-shirt or underwear, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe
Something.
the underwear.
I
Yes.
I had a band who Carolero. The
Yeah.
Melkor, he remembers we had a band in the past. The merch, he saw the underwear.
Underwear for girls.
Yeah,
For
for
women,
girl,
okay.
for woman, yeah.
Shit. So we just need, instead of Necro algorithm underwear, it's just got to say Melkor. Just a Melkor
Melkor
on the
is-
back and his face on the
Uh,
front.
Good idea.
Hey, no.
You.
Melkor will eat your ass. What? What is
No,
going
no.
on here? No, he said no. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Guys, thank you all very much for coming to hang out with me and chatting today. I have had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Hell yeah. Hopefully we get some people buying some CDs and listen to that shit because it's heavy, it's fun. I think there's a lot of people out there in the heavy music world that would really, really enjoy it.
Yes,
We,
We
we
hope
hope,
so.
you hope
Yeah.
so.
We had some good reviews, not
Yeah.
yet some good reviews. And we hope that this will open some doors.
the CD is selling well to in
Hell yeah.
Portugal, selling the lot of CDs we have.
Yes,
It's okay. It's
Good.
I think
they're good selling.
yes, I think this is opening some doors for the next album. I think there will be the confirmation of what we are doing now, maybe in the next album for us and for Necro Algorithm also.
Yeah. Well, cool. I wanna hear the next album when it's ready. But
Okay.
I might just
Necro is ready.
Necro. It's like I'm already ready to go.
No, it's ready. He has a new album already ready.
It's
It's not.
1,000 albums already done.
We are kidding, but I think you should see his Bandcamp.
No,
Look-
I don't think you're kidding at all. I believe it 100%. Like I am sure Melkor seems like one of those people. He's like, I'm not gonna talk a lot because all I have is like new song ideas going in my head
Yeah.
while you all are talking. Like, so let's just fucking make some more music, which is cool.
And
Uh,
and make an album.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He already done the 3 songs by now.
No shit. It's like it's been an hour. I have a new album ready to go. See you. Good
Sorry,
night.
I don't have
Yeah.
time for you.
It's fucking great. Awesome. Well, you guys go. Have a great night. And again, thank you very much for taking time out of your night to come hang out with me. I'm super interested to hear everything else coming out from you guys, from both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. See ya.
Okay.